What's up, everybody? This is NealReal, and this is the father you didn't have. Wisdom from an elder about relationships and happiness in life. Like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get right into this topic. How to know if a woman finds you attractive. So here's a few signs that women give men that they are attracted to them. All right, so as a man, look out for these signs. I've experienced all these in my lifetime and will continue to. And they go like this. The first one is eye contact. The second one is staring coming from the woman. Another one is being in your space. Another one is touching and sexual touching in some cases. Another one is smiling a lot. Another one is laughing at everything you say. Another one is finger stroking their hair. Okay? I'm going to dig into each one now. So eye contact. When a woman's talking to you, particularly, like I said, you at a convenience store checking out, usually they tell you that you find everything, blah, blah, blah. They don't do a lot of contact because they're not trying to show interest, but if they stay locked on your eyes, that's an indicator of attraction. Now, this is her job. She has to be nice, and part of being a human is eye contact and showing some level of attention to the customers. But you will notice a difference when it comes to you in some cases. So keep an eye out for that, so to speak. All right, no pun intended. And so when you're talking to her, like I said, you are eye contact with her, she's eye contact with you, and it's constant. She stays there. Another thing is staring. So I caught a woman staring. I was at a coffee shop, and there was a girl that I kept looking up, and I kept seeing her looking at me. I look back down, back at my laptop, do my work, look back up, I see her doing it again and again. There's no other men around me. There's nothing weird going on around me. This is directed at me. Okay? This woman finds me attractive. She wants me to start something with her. She would perhaps want me to go over there. And at the time I was married, so nothing I could do about it. But eye contact. Women like what they see, they're going to keep looking at you. Okay. And it's staring sometimes can feel intimidating. It's like, this chick she is not letting up, but it's just her way of showing you like, man, I like what I see. And you can, if you find her attractive, you can go over there and speak to her. Now, if a woman's attracted to you, she will be in your space. She will try to get in your space. And that means if you know her, like I said, you frequent her establishment every now and then, the campus, the schoolhouse or whatever, she wants to be a little bit closer to you. So she will face you often. Make sure that she's facing you. Women who are not necessarily attracted to you, in some cases, you'll see her shoulder instead of her full front. And if in most cases, if she's not really attracted to you at all and she ain't trying to deal with you, you'll see her complete back. The way they stand in line, like say, for instance, if you're checking out in a grocery store or something, and a woman in front of you is attracted to you, you caught her eye a couple times, and now she somehow got in front of you in line. Most likely, she will stand in a way where her ear is pointing towards you if you're behind her. And that's an open door for you to speak to her. I've always saw this. But if she's not, you see her full back because she's not interested in any type of interaction coming from you. They may be on their phone, but the fact that they're positioned that way is an indicator of an open door for you to engage in conversation. Okay? So back to the whole space thing. If they do know you already been talking, she usually gets close to you. So she's all up in your space. So she's a foot from you in some cases. Sometimes she'll run up and hug you. Out of all the people to sit next to, perhaps in an open space, she's sitting next to you. It's an indicator of interest. Like she could have went way far over here or somewhere. Women who are not attracted to certain men will try to get away from them as far as possible. You know, they don't make themselves available to be talked to be near, to be spoken to, because they don't want that interaction to go down. So if you see women, putting themselves in your space, it's an indicator of a woman finds you as a man attractive. Another thing I mentioned before, but it's touching and sexual touching. So women will touch your clothes, you brush something off your, like I said, off your shoulder or something imaginary something, but she just want to touch you. Like I said, hugs and stuff like that, things are like that. It's an indicator of desire. Okay. Now the sexual touching is when a woman will rub her hand in between your thighs. So I've had that happen where a woman is sitting next to me and she's saying something, but she puts her hand in my crotch area, but not on my crotch, on my thigh near my crotch. Okay. Inside of my thigh near my crotch. That's an indicator of sexual desire as well. It's beyond attraction. She wants to have sex. And so this is an indicator of that. Smiling, of course, a lot of smiling coming from a woman. And aside from her job, which is why it's sometimes can be difficult to decipher if this woman is just doing her job or if this is an indicator of interest. You would have to watch her. How does she interact with everybody at her job? So say, for instance, she's checking out everybody. You see her checking people out and she's, ringing them up and have a nice day. How does her energy fluctuate when it comes to you? Is it the same energy? Then it's probably not that. If it's a little bit higher and there's a lot of eye contact, like I mentioned, and then finally the last two here is laughter at everything you say. So it's you may be saying something, but she's very bubbly now. All of a sudden she's bubbly. There's giggles in between every sentence. When you're talking to her, she's smiling. And if you're intuitive as a man, you can feel energy. You can feel how it feels very warm. And you like it. It's very pleasing to feel. It's like it also releases oxytocin in you because of how she's responding to you. It actually will do something for you. You will feel actually a little bit better. It'll make you feel good simply because of how she's acting, especially if you're attracted to her. Like I said, giggles, everything, and it's just this laughter and this smiling and just this bubbly type of personality that it seems to just light up when you come around. And you don't see it often with the other people, then that's an indicator of attraction. All right. And then the stroking of the hair. This is one that a lot of women probably don't even think they're doing it. But a lot of women do know that this is an indicator of attraction and they purposely do it. Some women are using it as a way of getting your attention and also to show off their long hair. I've seen it so many times. Like I said, you see a woman checking you out, and then right when you get near her, she starts flinging her hair. I'll be in these coffee houses sometimes, and it'd be a woman sitting over near me, and she's like, she got her laptop out, I got mine, and same thing starts to happen. Come over here and talk to me. So the flicking of the hair is more like a attention-seeking thing. Come over here, see me, look at me, and it's up to you to pursue that if you want to. And so if you see all these things happening, it's a clear indicator of interest from that woman. And if you find her attractive, she is certainly attractive to you. So you have a more likely chance of getting with her and pursuing something with her if you approach and talk to her about what you want to do. So that's all I got for you today. Hope that helps. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for listening to the end. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can email me at neal@nealreal.com. You can also go to my website, nealreal.com. I encourage you to check out nealreal.com. That's NealReal.com. Or you can email me at neal@nealreal.com. Have a blessed day.